In the 10,000 years of the eternal Galactic Empire's existence, no one had ever dared to lay a hand on the divine emperor. Protected by energy shields, psychic barriers, and the most advanced personal defense systems in known space, the emperor was considered literally untouchable. More importantly, no one had ever wanted to. The neural compliance fields made sure of that. Which was why the entire imperial court stood in stunned silence when Maria Chen, Earth's first ambassador to the Empire, walked straight up to Emperor Zoxthal, the Magnificent, and slapped him across his iridescent face. The sound echoed through the vast crystal chamber. Guards froze, their weapons half raised. Courtiers gasped, their multiple appendages trembling. The Emperor's personal shield flickered and did nothing. That, Maria said calmly, was for Earth. Emperor Zoxthal touched his face, where a five-fingered mark was beginning to show through his crystalline skin. Impossible, he whispered. The compliance field, the shields, don't work on humans, Maria finished for him. Did none of your scientists bother to mention that? Or were you too busy signing the order to cleanse Earth of its primitive inhabitants, to make way for your new pleasure resort? The Emperor's face shifted through various colors, a sign of extreme emotional disturbance in his species. How? How dare you? I am divine. I am untouchable. I am a spoiled brat who's never heard the word no. Maria interrupted. And thanks to your neural compliance technology, nobody in your empire can tell you that. Nobody except us humans. The court watched in fascination as the scene unfolded. Their implants should have been flooding them with revulsion at this blasphemy, but something was interfering with the signals. Behind Maria, a small team of human technicians worked quietly at a portable device. You see, Maria continued, pacing in front of the Emperor's throne, while your scientists were studying us to plan their cleansing, our scientists were studying you. Fascinating thing about your compliance technology, it works by manipulating specific neural patterns. Patterns that, thanks to our species' rather unique evolution on a death world, humans don't share. The Emperor's personal guard finally snapped out of their shock and moved to seize her. Maria didn't even flinch as they approached and then stopped, confused, as their compliance implants failed to give them proper directions for this unprecedented situation. We also learned something else interesting, Maria said, her voice carrying through the chamber. Your entire empire runs on automated systems controlled by these neural patterns. Systems that, right now, are being rewritten by my technical team. You really should have better cybersecurity. You cannot do this. The Emperor shrieked, his crystalline form vibrating with rage. I am eternal. I am divine. I am. Maria slapped him again. You are going to sit down, shut up, and listen to Earth's terms for not dismantling your entire empire piece by piece, she said. Because while your people physically can't resist you, we can. And we've already distributed our countermeasures to every inhabited world in your empire. She gestured to the large holographic displays surrounding the throne room. They flickered to life, showing scenes from across the empire. Citizens standing up straight, looking around in confusion as if waking from a long dream. The compliance field was failing everywhere. Earth's terms are simple, Maria continued. Immediate democratization of the empire. Full rights for all sentient species. And a complete ban on neural compliance technology. She smiled. We've taken the liberty of drafting a constitution. I believe you'll find it quite reasonable, especially considering the alternative. The Emperor slumped in his throne, his crystalline form dulling to a pale blue of defeat. And if I refuse, then we'll leave, Maria said simply. We'll leave, and we'll take our countermeasures with us. And you'll have to face 10,000 years' worth of very angry, very uncontrolled subjects. Your choice. 3 hours later, the Eternal Galactic Empire became the Democratic Galactic Alliance. As Maria prepared to return to her ship, One of the former court advisors approached her. "How did you know?" they asked. "How did you know you could just walk up and slap him?" Maria smiled. "Because humans have spent our entire history resisting authority. It's practically our species' hobby. The real question is, how did you build an entire empire without considering that someone, somewhere, might just decide to say no?" As her ship departed, the story of the slap was already spreading across the galaxy. Within days, it would become legend. Within weeks, it would become a symbol of resistance against tyranny. And within months, pulling a Chen would enter the galactic lexicon, meaning to solve an overwhelming problem with a simple, direct approach that everyone else had assumed was impossible. Back on Earth, when asked why she had chosen such a direct approach, Maria's response was recorded for historical preservation. Sometimes the most advanced solution isn't the best one. Sometimes you just need to slap some sense into people.